So we're gonna try this. Literally right away. And I'm gonna answer here. Press. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear me. Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you? Toys for you?
Yeah, so it's about, actually it's really fast. It's about a quarter of a second delay. It's almost instantaneously, I think. And quality, I can change to high quality here. Can you step back a little bit? Yep. And now say something, I want to hear that. Okay, it's working pretty good. Hi. All right, I'm gonna hang up right now. Thank you. Hey guys, it's back with Johnny Tech Review, and I hope you guys are doing well. So I've been using a few different smart doorbell. I originally started out using the Sky Bell, and then I switched currently to a third party, like a Chinese company called Godofi. It's a weird camera. I haven't used any of the mainstream one yet, mainly because I don't like the way subscription has been done with them. I've been waiting for something like this, and then Armcrest reached out to me to review one of these. This is the new doorbell. This is the Wi-Fi doorbell. I believe it comes with some free cloud storage. It has two different faceplate. It has a silver and a black. So here are some of the features it has. Wi-Fi enabled, of course. 1080p camera, two-way motion alert. On the side here, some easy instructions. Say install the doorbell. This one here will connect to your regular doorbell. So you have a doorbell that has wiring. You take that one off, and then you plug this in so that it will use the power there instead. Real quick, this is the model number. This is called the AD1110. All right, let's open it up. All right, let's try this. Instead of using my table, I'm just gonna do it right here. Do it in front of you guys. I am actually using my iPhone. This is the iPhone 11. Just wanna try it out, and I'm using a front-facing camera actually, just to give it a try. Again, real quick. Let's glare now. I'm gonna open it up right here. So a bunch of paperwork here. Got a nice little set. Come with a bunch of toolkit, as you can see here. I'm gonna show you the cable here. Look like a little cable adapter, some screw. Have the jam kit for inside so you can hear it. And then you have the faceplate here. It comes with the blood. You can replace it with a silver. Look like a little drill bit if you want to drill into your wall and you need to do that. Come with a screwdriver. This is nice, like a precision head. So you got a nice little screwdriver to come with it. So that's nice that everything comes included. And here is the little torch screw to come with it. Oops. And then here's the doorbell. And here's what the camera looks like. It's pretty small, as you can see. Hold on my other iPhone 10. You can kind of see how big this is. Give you an idea. So, look like a little tap or something here. I'm gonna pull this out. And that's what it looked like. And then look like maybe that's the microphone down here at the bottom. Speakers right here. It's pretty cool. Nothing up top. In the back, there's some mounting here. I'm gonna replace my other one, install this, and then try for like a week or two and see how it goes, and then I'll get back to you guys. So here's the installation instruction. Come with everything you need. So it looks like we're gonna remove the bracket and the faceplate, and the drill hole install it. Come with the drill bit for the concrete, and then here is the old doorbell 2 cable, mounting the new doorbell. Turn on the breaker, and then I guess just use the app. It's pretty easy, shouldn't take too long to install. Alright guys, so installing the doorbell was pretty simple. All I had to do was just take off the old doorbell, and then take off the 2 wire there, put on the new mounting plate, which has some screw that's included, and then just attach the wire, and then put the doorbell back. I did put in a 32GB memory card so that I can record footage locally. And then internally on the real doorbell that jam inside your house, you do have to install that doorbell jam kit. So at first I thought that doorbell jam kit was something that make noise, but actually what it is, it's just a power stabilizer. And I guess that provides stable power to the device outside. Before I put that on, the doorbell was actually making some funny vibrating noise. And after I put that on, I enabled the doorbell jam kit, and then I was able to hear it. So here you guys can take a listen on the doorbell outside, the digital doorbell, and then also the real mechanical doorbell jam inside. I want to show you guys the Amcrest smart home app. You can get it from the Google Play or the iOS App Store. So you can launch here. You can see you do have to register for an account, and then you have to add in your doorbell. You can do that here by scanning the QR code. So the QR code here, you can find that actually on the box itself. On the outside of the box, there's a small QR code, and you can do that. But when you go to that process, you can set up the camera, and it will show up here. Keep in mind, this camera only supports 2.4 gigahertz instead of 5 gigahertz. So do that. So when you launch it, use this today, for example, it will show the last image that it captured in motion. Here you have the doorbell chime up top and the motion sensor that's currently activated. And then you can go, of course, if you have multiple doorbell, you can see here under devices. So if you go to event, you can see that you have different events here, and you can see security alert, for example here, doorbell. So these are the last few events, and then of course we can click on them, for example, and then it will load, but it doesn't have autoplay for some reason. So you can hit play right here and it will play. So this morning there was a delivery, and that's what this is. And then anyway, you can download that video here. I'll explain how the video saving system works in a minute here, but you can go back a few days here, as you can see. Yep, this is pulling from the cloud setting actually. If you don't use the cloud subscription, you can also use the SD card. Anyway, we can click on the camera itself just like this, and then it will automatically launch the live feed. This is a live feed of the camera currently, and this is outside, and you can see right now the time is changing up there, and the bit rate, you can also change it to high quality if you want here, high definition. So the bit rate kind of double, triple a little bit on high definition, and you can go to multi-view if you have multiple camera. I do not have anymore, just this one. So let's go back to single view. You can listen and talk to it just like this with these two buttons here. Listen, sound is actually quite good, the quality of the sound. I don't know the microphone's actually picking that up or not, but you can hear outside ambient noise, you know, bird chirping, that kind of thing. Full screen, of course, take you here to this view, and then you can go sideways, you can kind of see that. In here, you can also take a picture or do a video capture of that exact moment, a live moment if you want to. At the bottom, you can go to cloud recording, for example, and cloud recording will show basically last few footage. It usually record like 10-15 seconds and put it to the cloud. When you buy this Amcrest camera with the latest firmware, they're giving you basically 1 year of free subscription service, which is kind of nice. It gets you 3 days of recording, of motion-based recording only, and you want to buy more, you can definitely buy more. But here, if you go to micro SD card, this is basically without the cloud, it also records the micro SD card. You can do full-time recording or motion recording. I chose for motion recording, which is nice. Anyway, you can go back on the date. For example, let's go back to the 4th, for example, here, and then you can scroll to the footage. I think eventually these thumbnail will show up, but yeah, they don't show up right here for some reason, which is kind of bothersome. But anyway, if we go back to cloud storage, for example, or we go back to the alert is nice because it showed the last alert, and it actually showed the thumbnail of it, so it's easy to see to that, as you can see right here. But for some reason under the camera itself, if you go to cloud recording, you can kind of see that. That's kind of nice, right? And maybe that alert is the same thing as saving on the cloud, but the micro SD for some reason is not loading up the thumbnail. I didn't see an option to turn that on. Eventually when you play it, thumbnail will show up, but that kind of gives you an idea. And then of course you can also scrub to this timeline if you want to, and you can zoom in and out on this timeline, and you can see where the blue part is where motion is detected. Alright, quickly let's go down to the setting option up top here, and here you can see device information, arm chest crime. You can add a mechanical link if you want. So currently the way it's set up is that it is using my normal doorbell, so I'll hardwire into that, and then there is a little power stabilizer that you plug into the cham, and then that allows you to get the cham. Under motion sensor detection, you can do it by here, so you can see recording. You can do it by scale. I set it on all the time. There's motion range. It's supposed to use PIR sensor, but I don't know what that is. Detection zone. So this is a very confusing point for me because I couldn't get this thing to work. So I tried to set only the bottom here, as you can see red, and I expect only motion detected in that area will be recorded. And then I do the same thing up top, or I just do the middle, like the inverse, and it didn't help at all. As soon as this motion in this frame is recording.
So you will get a lot of notification, and I think that will be one of the downsides of this device, and maybe they'll update that in the future firmware. You can look at storage here. I have a 32 gig card in here, and then it's also cloud storage, which has a subscription right here, as you can see. I have 360 days subscription, and it's free right now, okay, for 3 days recording. And then under time zone, you have a bunch of other stuff here. Firmware, there was one firmware updated when I got this thing, and that's how they came with a free cloud storage. Before that there was no option, but then after that there was an option. Under Wi-Fi, the setting, and then reboot. And under doorbell here, you got to keep this in mind here. You can change the sound of the doorbell outside when you click it so other people can hear. So that's what this tone at the bottom are. And then up top you have to pick the doorbell. And if you don't select one of these doorbell chime, after install the stabilizer, the power stabilizer, there was no sound. And here is where you have to set that, and you have to set it here and here. So if you don't set that, then you're not gonna get any sound. So overall, I think the Aimcrest doorbell is really good. It is really simple. For about 120 bucks, this device works really well. I like the fact that they give you 1 year of cloud storage. It's a 3-day storage, and you can buy more if you wanted to, but it's free for at least 1 year if you like that. I like the fact that you can also record locally to the memory card, and you can record as much as you want. There is 2 little problems that I want to point out. Number one is that when you're recording locally, for some reason, when you're looking back at the footage, it doesn't show the thumbnail, so you kind of have to click through a few of them. And that was one thing. So I don't know if they can fix that or not. I think they can, you know, go ahead at least add some thumbnails on the SD card so that I can see that or something like that. The other problem I noticed was actually the motion sensor. You can set it for distance of close, far. You can, you know, and then there's a screen where you can kind of block out some space, and I didn't really understand how it works. And I tried both directions, where I block out everything and I was still getting motion sensor, and then I block out nothing and I was still getting motion sensor. So I really don't know how it works, and or maybe it just doesn't work well enough, and hopefully a future software update will make it work better. But basically that was my really main concern. So I hope you guys enjoyed my short little Aimcrest doorbell review. I would like to thank Aimcrest again for sending this unit out to me to review. If you guys have any question about it, please leave a comment and link down below. If you guys like this video, consider subscribing for future videos that I'm releasing on the channel. Thank you and have a good week.